Well, last Monday morning, 64 women were striving to make the final of the 2013 Australian Open. Only 2 are still in the main draw. They are our finalists, and it is Karen Murphy from Cabramatta and, of course, Lisa Phillips from the Clayton Bowling Club here in Victoria. And they've joined us after their semi-final wins here this morning here at Darebin. And to you first, Kaz, an Australian Open final. It's a title you haven't got in the cabinet just yet.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I've been beaten in the semi twice before, so to make the final go one step better, I'm fairly happy with that.
What about the semi today? It was a great game against Carla. Went down to the tie break, and you were strong in the finish.
Yeah, certainly I've got a lot left in the tank for tomorrow, that's for sure. I think that's the positive I can take out of that. I didn't play to my potential today, so yeah, I'd take that as a positive. I think if I can go out there and play, just play my normal game tomorrow, I'll be happy. Yeah.
What about how you think your form has been right throughout the championships?
Yeah, fairly good, probably until that game. But I guess they're the ones you got to be grateful for, I suppose. When you don't play as well and you win. So, these greens won't let you play, really, really well every game. It's not going to happen. Carla was a worthy opponent, and she put pressure on me as well, sort of thing. So, you're going to have a bad game along the way, sort of thing. So, I'll take that as mine.
As I said before, it's a tournament that you haven't won before. Is there any reason why this one's been particularly elusive for you?
Well, I think, you've only got to look in the, across the board at all the events that, the format of sets play and also the tricky greens is a real leveller for everyone. It certainly is. There's some, the top teams don't always get through, or more than often don't get through. So, I think that's probably, what happens, year in, year out.
Lisa, to you, your semi-final wasn't as much of a challenge for you. It was an easier win, but by the same token, you still had to play well to win, and you did today.
Yeah, well, that's right. I knew it was going to be a tough game. It's a semi-final and she'd come that far and she beat Lindsay on the way through, so it was always going to be hard, and I knew that I just had to focus on myself more than anything. As long as I could bowl as good as I can, that it didn't matter who I was playing.
Galen Ellsworthy was the lady from Tasmania, someone who you probably aren't too familiar with. How many challenges does that throw up to you for someone who you don't know quite their game style?
Well, yeah, it proved throughout the tournament to be tough. I played 2 people who I didn't really know that well, and they're always the hard ones. I nearly got, beaten twice, quite convincingly, and it was only because I stuck in there that I was somehow able to get over the line. So I'm absolutely thrilled to have come this far.
Talking to Kaz about not winning this title before, you've certainly done that, and it must be a really nice feeling for you to be back in a final in your hometown.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Victoria, it's always good. It's good to have a lot of support in the crowd. It's amazing. But I won it in 2011 and somehow got to the final last year, and 3 years in a row. I still can't believe it. So yeah, I'm stoked to have come this far.
Good luck to you both.
Cheers, thanks.
Karen Murphy and Lisa Phillips, our 2 finalists for the 2013 Women's Singles here at the Australian Open.